Alright, today we're up to number 43, which is why do we say Shema? Why do the Jews say Shema Yisrael? What's so unique about that proclamation and what we're trying to say with it? So Shema Yisrael is our Jewish anthem, it's our mission statement, it's our meditation. Every morning, every night, we have an obligation from the Torah to say Shema Yisrael. Why? To be constantly connected to the purpose of our life, the purpose of creation. So let's try to understand what it means. Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. Hear Israel. So basically Hashem is talking to us, to Israel. Hear Israel. Here in a way to understand. It's like, do you hear me? Do you understand me? Right? So hear Israel, understand Israel. Hashem Elokeinu, God is our God. There's a relationship, there's a closeness, there's love, there's a judgment. Everything we do matters. Hashem Elokeinu, God that is heaven, Yud Kei Vav Kei, God who is merciful and who is beyond everything. Elokeinu, He's our God. We can be close to Him. What we do matter. He cares. He wants us to be close to Him. But Hashem Echad, the goal is Hashem Echad, that He becomes one completely again. Meaning that the whole world has to reach a level where we are all aware that He is here. It has to be universal. So yes, Hashem Elokeinu, I have a relation with God. We have a relation with God, but we want this reality, this relationship to be universal, that everybody should live it, so that God is one on earth. Hashem Echad, God is one. Everybody recognize who He is, and there's no hiddenness. We can see Him in front of Him. So that's what, as Jews, we say every day. Our whole life is to live by that. Our whole life is to be a role model of this sentence. Our whole life is being able to show that God is relating to me on a very intense, intimate level. He's involved in my life and He reacts to what I do. And I have to react to what He does. And it's a loving relationship. And in the same time, I have to be a light into the nation. I have to bring the world to its ideal state where everybody recognizes it. So that's why we say it every day, and during the day and during the night. Why twice? The night represents exile. The day represents when everything is clear. Sometimes we see God clearly, and we're proclaiming that God should be as clear to me as to everybody else. And sometime at night, when everything is confusing and dark, I don't see God in my life, I'm saying God is still with me. He's hidden behind the dark. Then I want to be able to reach a level where it is clear. There's no doubt that the darkness becomes light again. So that's why we say Shema every day. And the reason why we put our hand in front of our eyes, there's different ways. Some put it like that, some put it like that. The idea is to be able to forget about the idea, not about the idea about what we see, because when we look at the world and say, yeah, really, you know what, God is one, God is here, God is everywhere, God is everything. But I look at the world, I don't see it. I see books, I see the wall, I see people. I don't see God one. I don't see He's in charge of everything. It's not clear to me. I see sickness in the world, suffering, and I don't see God behind it. So therefore, I say Shema. Through my eyes, I cannot see. I see physical. So I need Shema Israel. I need to hear. If I understand, I need to hear deeply inside of me. Inside of me, I can understand that. In my heart, I can learn to see behind. So we have to listen and learn Torah. It's internal process. That internal process can lead me to the eyes, eventually, to see. That's why actually in the Gemara we say Tashema come and hear, come and listen. And in the Zohar, which is the Kabbalistic world, has to do with Kabbalistic teaching, we see tachazi, come and see, because Kabbalah helps us see behind the veil of life. So this is why we say Shema twice a day. To have clarity, we cover our hand on top of our eyes to say, I cannot see it, but inside I know this is the truth. It helps us focus better. And then a second thing is, one of the reasons we put our hands is the other person who was put a hand over his eyes was Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe was on top of Mount Sinai and asked God, reveal me your glory. And God said, nobody can see me completely and live. You can only see a little bit of me. So I'm going to show you a bit of me. So Moshe was put in a cave, and Hashem put, so to speak, his hand over his eyes, and then removed. So he passed in front of Moshe, and then he removed his hand, and Moshe saw the back of God, whatever that means. Some kind of aspect of understanding what God really is in the real world. So basically what we're saying, when we put our hands and to say Shema, we say, God, reveal me your glory, just like you revealed to Moshe Rabbeinu. Tell me the truth, show me the truth, show me who you are. I want to see you, I want to be one with you. So we're trying to reenact that, what happened, what Moshe asked, and say, God, show me as much as you can. I want to see you. I want to live in reality, in the true world. Reveal yourself to myself. Reveal yourself to the world. As much as we can take. Alright, so I hope next time you do Shema, you really connect to the mission statement. It's a mission statement. We live for that statement. We die for that statement. That's what we're supposed to think when we say Shema, according to Kabbalah, that I'm ready to give up my life. I live for the Shema. I live for that mission, to reveal God into the world. That's why we go to sleep when we say Shema, because sleeping is like death. We die, and before we die, we say Shema, because that's my life is worth living just for that one thing, and that's what we're trying to live for. So enjoy the next Shema.